Have you ever felt more tired than usual lately even, after a full night's sleep? Maybe your legs swell a little by evening, or you've noticed a dull ache in your lower back that just won't go away. You tell yourself it's just part of aging, but what if it isn't? What if something in your daily meals, something so common you'd never think to question, it is quietly harming one of your body's most vital organs, your kidneys? If you're over 70, you need to hear this, because your kidneys are far more vulnerable now than they were 30 or 40 years ago. Even if your doctor says your labs look fine, the truth is, kidney damage often builds slowly and silently, without obvious signs, until it's too late. By the time fatigue, swelling, or blood pressure changes show up, your kidneys could already be struggling. But here's the good news. There are very specific foods common in many American diets that are known to stress the kidneys after age 70, and there are simple replacements that can help protect, even restore, healthy kidney function starting today. So let's talk plainly. You don't need another list of confusing supplements or a crash diet. You need clarity. You need to know what to stop eating and what to start eating to keep your kidneys clean, supported, and strong well into your 80s and 90s. The first food you must avoid may surprise you. It's a staple in most senior diets, often recommended by doctors trying to reduce fat intake, and yet it's quietly hard on your kidneys. I'm talking about processed deli meats. That includes turkey slices, ham, roast beef, salami, and even those little prepackaged chicken breast strips that say low fat on the label. These meats are pumped full of preservatives, sodium, and phosphate additives that overwork your kidneys every single time you eat them. Your kidneys have to filter out the sodium to keep your blood pressure stable. They have to process the phosphates, which can leach calcium from your bones and lead to mineral imbalances. And those nitrates and nitrites, your kidneys don't like those either. When you're young, your body can compensate. But after 70, when natural kidney filtration starts to slow and you may already have mild hypertension or prediabetes, sandwich meat becomes a serious daily burden. You might not feel anything immediately, but over months or years, it adds up. Your GFR, the glomerular filtration rate, which doctors use to measure kidney health, can quietly decline without warning. So, what should you eat instead? If you love sandwiches, switch to freshly cooked meats like plain roast chicken or turkey breast cooked at home without heavy seasoning. Freeze them in small portions for convenience. Better yet, try plant-based sandwich fillings once or twice a week, like smashed chickpea salad or soft-boiled eggs with avocado. These are naturally lower in sodium and phosphorus, and give your kidneys a much-needed break. Now, the second food is even more deceptive because it's marketed as healthy. I'm talking about diet sodas and sugar-free drinks, those labeled zero-calorie or diabetic-friendly. You've probably seen them on grocery shelves in cheerful packaging, offering a guilt-free way to enjoy flavor. But what those labels don't tell you is that many of these drinks are made with artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, and asulfame potassium. And several studies have now linked long-term consumption of these sweeteners to a decline in kidney function, especially in older adults. Your kidneys are responsible for filtering out not only natural waste, but also synthetic compounds your body doesn't recognize. Artificial sweeteners are just that, synthetic. Over time, even in small amounts, they can irritate the delicate nephrons in your kidneys. And here's a warning sign. If you've been experiencing more frequent urination, or suddenly getting up more often at night, it might not just be old age. It could be your kidneys working overtime to flush out what they weren't designed to handle. Instead of reaching for that diet soda, try infusing your water with fresh lemon, cucumber, or mint. Herbal teas like chamomile, dandelion root, or hibiscus can offer natural flavor and even support kidney detoxification. A study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that older adults who drank more plain water and herbal teas had better kidney scores over time than those who regularly drank artificially sweetened beverages. It's a simple shift, but over the months, it can preserve your kidney function in ways that no medication can. Now let's move to the third food, one that many seniors rely on out of habit, cost, or convenience. And that's instant soups and packaged noodles. Whether it's cup noodles, freeze-dried soup pouches, or those just add water containers, they all share one thing in common: dangerously high sodium. One serving of some brands can contain over 1,800 milligrams of sodium. That's nearly your entire recommended daily intakes, sometimes more. And most people don't eat just one serving. Excess sodium is one of the most direct threats to kidney health. It raises blood pressure, increases protein leakage into the urine, and accelerates glomerular damage. If you've ever had borderline kidney numbers, or if your blood pressure fluctuates throughout the day, it's time to cut those sodium bombs out for good. These foods don't nourish your body, they irritate it. And for seniors over 70, they can speed up kidney aging more than almost any other factor in the diet. So what can you replace them with? Warm, comforting foods don't have to come from a packet. Try making simple homemade soups in batches, using low-sodium broth, fresh vegetables, and herbs. Lentils, barley, carrots, celery, and parsley are all kidney-friendly options. You can even freeze portions in small containers and defrost as needed, just like instant soup. but without the danger. And here's a bonus tip. Add a dash of turmeric and a small amount of black pepper to your soups. Turmeric has been shown to reduce kidney inflammation, and when combined with pepper, it's more easily absorbed. Just a quarter teaspoon can go a long way in supporting your kidneys every time you sit down to eat. So to quickly recap in plain terms, those deli meats may be convenient, but they're a sodium and phosphate trap that hurts your kidneys. Diet. Drinks seem harmless, but their sweeteners create stress your body doesn't need. And those packaged soups? They're loaded with salt that slowly but surely wears down your kidney function. If you've had swelling, changes in urination, fatigue, or even cloudy thinking lately, these foods might be part of the reason. And you don't need to keep eating them not when better options are so close at hand. Your kidneys work every second of the day, filtering your blood, balancing minerals, regulating your pressure. But they don't complain loudly. That's why it's so important to listen carefully and take action early. You don't need to wait for a scary diagnosis. You can start reversing damages, even after 70, just by removing these daily kidney stressors and choosing foods that help heal instead of harm. And that's the power you have today. One quiet change in your meals, one swap in your drink, one choice to cook something from scratch instead of tearing open a salty packet. It all adds up. It doesn't take perfection, it takes direction. And you have that now. In the next part of our conversation, we'll focus on 4 foods you can start eating right away to actively protect and support your kidneys. Foods backed by science, gentle on the body, and easy to add into your life, without any drastic changes. But remember this, the kidneys don't ask for much, just a little care, a little awareness, and a little kindness at the table.